For athletes, so often we dream and strive for the top. Sometimes you have to be willing to swallow your pride and start at the bottom just so you can have a chance to see how high you can go, because otherwise you don't know.
The hardest part is just jumping in. As soon as I'm in the water, there's nowhere else I'd rather be.
I ended up getting injured and I thought my swimming career was over. Thankfully, I have an amazing surgeon that was able to guide me back to swimming, and I was able to find the Paralympic community.
My job here in Tucson is to really cheer on the new athletes and kind of give advice or encourage them in any way that I can.
Coming to my first meet, I was terrified. I didn't know a single person, and a lot of the people were extremely welcoming, and I felt like it was just a community I fit into right away. It's almost like a second family that you have.
This will be my first national competition back since Rio. And a lot's changed in 2.5 years, a lot. I keep using this word new normal because I think there's so much of the new normal that we still have to figure out. You've got to start somewhere.
Paralympics has only just begun and it's taking off.
I think sport unifies us in ways not much else can.
Welcome to the 2018 U.S. Paralympics National Swimming Championships.
We wake up every day and we're reminded of our disability, and we have to fight through that.
In Paralympics we may have challenges, whatever that means, obviously we do, but it's such a small part of who we are as athletes.
For 1.5 years, my way of staying in the pool was literally laying in bed visualizing the pool. And it was the hardest thing I've ever gone through.
We're still doing the work, we're still putting in the hours and the effort, mentally going through these races in our heads, just like any Olympic athlete would do.
Everything I had to overcome mentally and emotionally and physically just to be able to be here swimming in nationals, I don't even think there's words for what that process has been.
It is something to be celebrated. I mean, I couldn't even imagine my life without it.
We have to overcome so much because of our disability, and then we have to push that much harder every single day.
It is amazing the community of Paralympic movement has. It's such a unique bond that you form.
Every time I jump in the pool, I'm getting closer to ending my career and just looking back and being really proud of everything that Paralympics has given me and that I've been able to do in the water.
We need young faces, and we need us old folks, our veterans, to hang around a little longer.
And for the people who are just getting involved with Paralympics, get excited. It's taking off and it's going to be incredible.
We're now just past that 2-year out mark from Tokyo, so everyone's starting to kind of turn the heat on as they gear up for the 2020 Paralympic Games.
My dream for Paralympics is one day is that we never ever have to explain what the Paralympics is.
When it gets down to it, I might be racing that black line by myself, but I'm never actually alone in this. There's really no way to explain what it feels like to be able to put on a Team USA cap and represent Team USA at the Paralympic Games and know that you're a Paralympian.